and welcome back to Valorant Challengers EU, where Fpx have just booked their spot in the Masters. I'm Yingsu, and I'm bringing you an interview with their analyst, Doombros. Doombros, you've been on the show a few times now. Welcome back, and massive congratulations on your victory and getting that sweet revenge on Fnatic. How do you feel?
Oh, it feels amazing. I mean, it was kind of like a reverse match from last time we met them, right? Where the one take the first map and then the other team takes the rest too, right? So a little bit nervous. I didn't expect them to be so strong on bind, right? And we got kind of shook. But the rest of the maps, it went kind of as we planned. So.
This is quickly becoming a staple, I'd say, of the European scene, this rivalry. Just on that bind, why do you think teams run into so many issues against this Fnatic team, and what kind of preparations did you do? Because you already knew that they were going to play the Viper and Sky on bind, right?
Yeah. So I think the bind was mostly me, the staff, our fault really, because we prepared a lot, but we didn't really prepare in the micro sense of the game, mostly macro. So if we don't know how to deal with these amazing executes and how they just pressure into sites, then it doesn't matter if we're 5 on the sites, we're still gonna win it. So we kind of focused on the wrong areas, I think. Because it's pretty like their comp is, I would say, almost optimal for that map. It's really good. So props to them. I think they earned their spot as the best bind team as far,
Well, you guys are absolutely insane on Split as well. And like you said, it was sort of the similar story as First Strike. But one player I wanted to focus on is Dimasic. I feel like, of course, a lot of top teams have made roster swaps in the offseason, and Dimasic is definitely incredibly impactful. Tell me how valuable he is, and how impressed have you been with his performance today?
Yeah, like super proud of him. He's more of an explosive player who can pop off, right, and has his moments up and down. But I'm gonna be a bit cocky and say that he performed as expected. He's one of the great prodigies out there, and I think overlooked before we got him. And yeah, he really fits the style we want, and he's super calm. So I'm just happy overall. Same with Split, to be honest. The changes we made. Yeah. Also, I need to give a big thanks to Shadow because we changed up a lot of things. Even Sip, I'm playing the Sage, right,
Hmm.
for these matches, and the maps we kind of changed up on. It showed how good we become on them and how flexible we can be, even changing comps from week to week. So just a huge props to Sipan and to Shadow as well. Like they performed amazing. So
Well, I think that was the least cocky thing you could have said about Dimasic. He was very good. I was expecting you to whip out the light. He's the best player in Europe right now, which I think that
yeah.
could be a case made for him. But lastly, before I let you go, I just wanted to ask you, because the competitive landscape is it's so deep right now in Europe. Any team can really beat any team. But Fpx seem to have been able to maintain this consistency when some of the other top teams haven't. So tell me, what's the secret, do you think, right now to be on top in Europe?
I think it's basically focusing on the team, not the individual, and also you. It's like you are what you eat. You play like you practice. So we take practice very seriously. We always try to play up to standard, no matter the teams, right? You always try to have this high baseline and always have a good fundamentals. And obviously, it can sometimes falter, right? But just keeping the same mature professional approach to practice and to every game in the same way all the time, yeah, that's it.
Well, it sounds easy, but it
Yeah.
definitely isn't. And congratulations once again, Doombros. I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with at Masters.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.